Hello everyone, this is Professor Gautam from Sai Vidya Institute of Technology. I welcome you all for today's session. In this session, I am going to discuss one more problem on regression analysis. Now, let us take the problem. Okay, here is a problem. As I already said in an regression analysis, identification of dependent variable and independent variable is very important as a step number one. Okay. Now, first let us see the problem and then we will bifurcate which one is the independent variable and which one is the dependent variable. Okay. Now, the problem is like this. The trip rate, which is designated as Y, and the corresponding household size, which is designated as X, from a sample are shown in table below. Compute the trip rate if the average household size is 3.25. Okay, here two parameters are there. One is trip rate, that is nothing but total number of trips produced per day, and household size. Okay, here straight away we can say that household size, it is an independent variable. That means number of persons present in a family. Okay, it is an independent choice, correct? No, therefore it is an independent variable. But total number of trips produced that family is an dependent variable on number of persons present in that family. I repeat, total number of trips produced by that particular house is dependent on number of persons present in that family. That means if more number of persons, more will be the trips generated. Therefore, it is clearly we can say that household size X, it is an independent variable, and trips generated, it is Y, dependent variable, dependent on household size. Okay. Now, he had given different household size and number of trips produced by different household size. This data they had given. How they had given? Okay. They sampled into four categories. In the first category, they took in a home with single person. Second category, they took in a home with two persons. Third category, they took in a home three persons. And fourth category, in a home, four number of persons are there. Okay. Now, they conducted the survey and they had obtained with this data. How we have to read this data? In one home, one person is there, he is going to be produce one number of trip per day. He is going to produce one number of trips per day. Another home, that home also will consist of only one person, but that person is going to create three number of trips. Similarly, one more sample that I took which have an only one person, that family also creating three number of trips. Similarly, coming to the second column, two persons in a family, they had surveyed three homes. In the first home, two persons with a family, they are producing three number of trips. Second home, four number of trips. Third home, five number of trips. Next, in the third category, three number of persons in a family. There in the first home, they are producing four number of trips. Second, five, and third, seven. And coming to the last category, four number of persons in a family. There, first home produces five number of trips, second eight number of trips, and third one again it is eight number of trips. Now our question is, okay, if the household size is 3.25, how much trips they are going to generate per day? I repeat, if the household size is 3.25, how many trips they are going to be generate? That's what you have to calculate using regression analysis. Okay, here these values will be the Y value. That means trips per day, it is an Y value, and household size, it stands for X value. Okay, now we are having the formula. We are having the formula to find out how many number of trips generated by based on the household size using regression analysis. The formula is here. I will write Y is equal to a plus bx. This is the equation we have to generate, correct? No? Y stands for trips generated per day and x is the household size. For this varying household size, how many number of trips we are going to generate? That's what we have to calculate. But to generate this equation, we have to get an expression for a and we have to get an value for b. That is calculated by using this formula. B is equal to n into summation of xy minus of summation of x into summation of y divided by n into summation of x square minus summation of x whole square. This is the formula to find out B. Now, what we have to do, we will calculate this summation of xy, summation of x, summation of y, summation of x square and summation of x whole square. Here I had calculated. Summation of x, we can calculate it like this. 3 number of samples with household size 1. Therefore, 3 into 1. 3 number of samples with household size 2. Therefore, 3 into 2. 3 number of samples with household size 3. 3 into 3. 3 number of samples with household size 4. Therefore, total number of persons we are calculating is how much? We did a sample for 30 members. Therefore, total summation of x value will be 30. Summation of x square, simply you do like this. 3 into 1 square, 3 into 2 square, 3 into 3 square, plus 3 into 4 square. Answer will be 90. Summation of y means total number of trips produced. So what you are going to do? 1 plus 3 plus 3, that is equal to 7. You have to add column like this. 1 plus 3 plus 3, 7. 3 plus 4 plus 5, that is 5 plus 4, 9. 9 plus 3, 12. Add a third column. 7 plus 4, 11. 11 plus 5, 16. Here 8 plus 8, 16. 16 plus 5, 21. So if you add all these values, you are going to get answer as 56. Okay, you got a summation of y value. Next, you have to calculate summation of xy value. How we have to calculate summation of xy value? I will show it here. Let me erase all these things. Okay, summation of xy, how you have to do is 1 into 1 plus 1 into 3 plus 1 into 3. That's what I did here. 1 into 1 plus 1 into 3 plus 1 into 3 plus, repeat the same step, 2 into 3, 2 into 4, 2 into 5. I did it here. 2 into 3, 2 into 4, 2 into 5. Next, 3 into 4, 3 into 5, 3 into 7. I did it here. Last, similar way, 4 into 5 plus 4 into 8, 4 into 8. We just did x into y. And after adding all this, you are going to get summation of xy. Now, in this formula, all things are available. N stands for total number of observation. That is how much? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Total 12 number of observations. So N stands for here. N is equal to 12. Okay. Now 12 into summation of xy is 163 minus of summation of x is, here you can see it is 30 multiplied by summation of y is 56. Okay, 56. So I substituted in the numerator, divided by n, that is total number of observation 12, multiplied by summation of x square equal to 90. Summation of x whole square means, for this you have to do the square, that is summation of x whole square means 30 square. Therefore, we obtained b value as how much? 1.533. Now, in order to calculate a, we know the formula. A is given by a is equal to y bar minus bx bar. Y bar is calculated as how? Summation of y divided by n. N stands for total number of observation 12 and summation of y is how much? 56. You already calculated. This is 56. Therefore, you have to do 56 divided by 12. I already did here. The answer is 4.67. And x bar is given as summation of x divided by n. Summation of x value is how much? 30 divided by 12. The answer is 2.5. Therefore, what a value stands for now? Y bar minus Bx bar is the formula. Y bar is how much? You already calculated. Can see here y bar is 4.67 minus of b is 1.533. You calculated in the previous step b as 1.533 into x bar you calculated it as 2.5. I substituted here. Okay, you can see I substituted here. After solving this, you are going to get a value as 0.837. Okay, once you ready with a value and b value, so finalized b value is how much? B is equal to 1.533. A is equal to 0.837. 0.837. So expression for y is equal to a plus bx. You know a is 0.837 and b is 1.533 into x. But in the problem is asking that if the x value, that means if the household size becomes 3.25, you have to calculate what is the y value. That means what is the total number of trips produced if the x value is 3.25. Therefore, in this equation, for this x, you substitute 3.25. I substituted here y is equal to 0.837 plus 1.533. Here x is there. No, for this x, I will put given value in the problem as 3.25. Then total number of trips produced is how much? 5.819. That means for the household size 3.25, total number of trips produced per day as per the regression analysis is how much? 5.819. Guys, this is how you need to solve problem on regression analysis. Guys, I hope all of you understood today's class. We will meet in the next class with another topic. Thank you, guys. Oh, shit.